Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day from wherever you are in the world. I am also excited to be on the call tonight. My name is Irene Omenuko and I'm the host for the month of April. You're all welcome to tonight's call, and it promises to be such an action-packed call. Please do not miss this, and I want you to invite as many LCs as possible to the call tonight because it promises to be such a cracker. We're going to hear so much from people who've just come back from the convention and from the exotic trip. They will be filling us with very, very, very important messages on how to grow our businesses and advices as well. So I would like to say, please grab your writing materials and paper so that we can learn so much more. Meanwhile, tonight's call is going to be done by a wonderful man, a man who began his business in 2009.
Yes, continue. Sorry, that was my baby. She actually spilled something on the floor. My apologies.
Oh, okay. Man who began his business in 2009 and has launched personally 50 malls and have grown over 700 in 70 different countries, including Africa and Asia, and the US and the Caribbean. He personally enjoys GWT because of the benefits that have accrued to him. He loves to travel and meet people. He has a background in accounting, and he's just a jolly good fellow. I myself have just only met him online, and he seems to be a welcome tonight, Brian Erindel, who will take the presentation for this evening. Brian, are you on call?
I am here. Thank you so much for
Brian.
that. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can. And then if you are ready, fantastic. So please take the call.
Fantastic. Well, you know what? Thank you so much for taking the leadership. First of all, Irene, to be host of the month this month, and for obviously that amazing introduction. And GWT has given me so much amazing experiences, but I haven't had the pleasure of experiencing what these people on this call today experience. So you're going to hear some exciting news from a number of our ROAs who just got back from the amazing 5-star exotic vacation, and they're going to walk us through what their experiences were, why they've worked as hard as they have to accomplish what they've accomplished, and whether that work was worth it, to get what they've been able to get. So we're going to get started today. I know we've got on the call Abdurazak Abdulaziz, our amazing national ambassador. We've got Joy and Dr. Anthony and Joy Osagala. We also have Kafina Ajabola, who I'm trying to unmute, but for some reason I'm having some challenges with that. So I'm hoping that she can correct that, because we definitely want to hear from her as well, because good, she's unmuted. So first of all, I want to make sure that we can hear everyone. So Dr. Anthony, are you on the call?
Hello,
Dr. Anthony.
Can you hear me, Brian?
Yes, I do. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. And is your lovely wife with us as well?
Yep. Hello, Brian. I'm right here.
Okay, good. We can hear you loud and clear. And Abdurazak Abdulaziz, Mr. National Ambassador, are you here?
Yes, I'm on the call, Brian. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. And last but not least, the beautiful Kafina Ajabola. Kafina, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me,
All
Brian?
Right, fantastic. I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear. I can't wait to hear from you guys. And so, we're going to get started. And of course, the first slide, it talks about dreaming of Paradisus. Paradisus is actually the resort where these lovely, business partners of ours spent the last 6 or 7 days. And you see it says pound where you want to be. And they're going to explain to us why that is the saying for this amazing I guess a resort. So I guess first of all, the first photo that we have here is of the group, getting checked in, and obviously they showed us, I got a chance to meet with Kafina and I got a chance to meet with Abdurazak when they got back. Tell us a little bit about these bracelets, Abdurazak. What do these bracelets signify?
Well, can you hear me, Brian?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. So let me just give you the story as it happened. When we got to Paradisus Cancun, we actually, entered the main lobby, which is the front entrance, and we're waiting to be, attended to. And then after about 10 minutes or so, Ed Mercer, regional ambassador Ed Mercer, walked up and says, "Oh, you guys are at the wrong, entrance." He said, "This is not where we're supposed to be attended to. We are actually at the elite, end of that's where we should go to. We should be ushered there by the butlers, and we should be, catered for." So we were, okay, let's go. So we all walked up there, and of course, our CEO was there already, and our senior vice president. So actually, these bracelets were put on our wrists, after each of us was registered to enter our suites, and we're told that we got the elite, the elite suites, and that is the royal service. That means that we have access to every single facility, about 17 restaurants in the resort, all the spas, all the massage parlors, all the shows, everything you can think of. We had access to everything because the bracelets come in different colors. Some are colored black, blue, purple, red, but we got the gold color, which means that we got the royal service. That's the elite, that's the top of the top of the top of the best. And this is reserved for heads of state, ambassadors, ministers of government. So we got the best. The CEO, Mr. Ramin Musgalo, pulled out all the stop to ensure that we got spoiled and pampered. Simple as what I have to do.
Wow. So tell us, I mean, and I just want someone else here to chime in. So Dr. Anthony, what would it feel like to be pampered and to be treated like with this type of service? Dr. Anthony or Joy, what was your feeling when you were checking in?
Thank you so much, Brian. Well, first of all, from the airport, right, when we had the pickup, it was something else. We were welcomed with this big jug, or can I call it a jug now? With drinks inside. It was like the president's cup, And then we boarded the bus, and we had a ride to the paradise. That's what I choose to call it. I was dazed. I was nonplussed. I was short of words. I felt like snapping everything at the same time. Really, I was like, oh my God, what is? It was beautiful. The sight alone from the, I don't know what to call it. What I to say, from the junction or from the gate, whatever that was, but the sight was welcoming. It was intimidating.
You see here
so many people that we have been communicating just on Facebook, but see them like going out of the house, it was useful, right? Everybody, it was also go on and on and on.
Wow, fantastic. And here you see on the second slide, you see, a number of the RAs here sharing a meal together. Here they are in Toronto as they're leaving the airport. You can see RA Ronan Traforan. You can see Maxwell over here. You see Mayoa Adienka here, Kafina Ajabula here. So, these were the top of the top in terms of, our success partners globally around the world. You can see Abdurazak here. taking some well-needed rest, which he looks like he's definitely just for taking it easy. And then here in the bus with Kafina, Maxwell, and Dr. And sorry, not the and as well, Abdurazak. So it definitely looks like you guys were having an amazing time. Kafina, can you tell us what it's like, hanging out with some of your business partners and some of the big leaders and some of the, successful people that were on the actual trip with you? Kafina, are you there? You're muted, Kafina, so you need to unmute yourself. Hopefully you can do that. Okay, it seems like Kafina may be having a little bit of difficulty. But up here you can see Abdurazak here with basically his butler. And because they did get the royal service, which means they had, personal butlers who were responsible for actually taking care of them. You see them here, Mayowa Adienka and her her husband Wally and Abdurazak, sharing some time here with the CEO, which is absolutely amazing, to be able to, be up close and personal, with the CEO. And here we see some of the actual beautiful places like the Oriental Gardens, the spa. You can see Ms. Sanaz Human, our executive vice president here, sort of, I guess, in one of the spa areas here, and Joy and Mama GWT. So for those who don't know, this is Aki. Aki is actually the mother of our amazing CEOs. So, Joy, can you just share with us, what was it like in spending some time with GWT mom?
Oh my God, she's an inspiration, really. First of all, this picture has so much memories for me, right? I was actually the one doing all the snapping right there at the spa, and she just came up to me and said, Joy, can we, have a shot? And we did that. We actually did a lot more. She shared the story of GWT. She shared the story of Ramin and Rexa. I'm telling you, she shared her life experiences with Dr. Anthony and I. We talked for hours. I learned motherhood afresh from her. I'm telling you, this woman, gave us a lot of insight into GWT. I don't know how many here have listened to the live video I made from the CEO's presidential suite in Mexico there. I said GWT is real. It is not virtual. We might be doing a virtual business, but these people, they are real, right? You can feel the family bond. You can feel the personalities behind all these faces, all these names. I mean, you see them saying mom, you see them saying dad, you see them talking, and it's so real. She shared her life history with us, and I'm so much grateful to God for the opportunity. And I love her so very much. She told me something that I will keep for as long as I live, and I'm going to use that for my kids. How to raise your children to be so financially independent. She taught Ramin and Rexa that no wonder they are this successful today. She's a wonderful woman, and she's passionate about GWT. I mean, why would she not? She's so proud of her children, her grandchildren. Every opportunity she has, she wants to counsel you. She wants to talk to you about your business. She will go like, next convention, Joy, next convention, 100 people from you. 100 people from you. She's wonderful, Brian. She's so wonderful.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, she's definitely
Thank
a
you.
sweetheart. She's someone that every time I see her, I have to walk up to her and give her a magnificent hug. And of course, as our motto is, "No member left behind." Here you can see, Dr. Anthony just showing off his leadership award, which he got at convention. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to attend, but we made sure that he got his award. So, Dr. Anthony, what was it like getting your award? I know you have awards previously, but this year you got another award. So tell us a little bit about what your feeling was accepting your new award.
Wow, excellent. It's just lovely always to get any kind of recognition as a mark of efforts that you put in. into the business, and that's what we're talking about. A company that consistently would, recognize whatever it is that you're doing, and of course, always making things easy, always giving you the kind of support you require to get ahead. The question always would be, what would be your response? What would be your reaction? How are you going to take action to constantly expand and build your organization and build your business? Because of course, it is your business. So being at the regional ambassador vacation, what I'm going to say as a start off to everybody is this: this is one vacation you want to go and be at. You want to experience this. I'm telling you, you just want to experience this particular vacation. It doesn't get any better than this. I'm telling you, the comradeship, the interactions, the things that you learn, the location, the welcome, the fact that we were given the royal membership status, where we are given the exclusive status. All right, there are sections of Paradisus Cancun that unless you are a royal member, you won't get access to. But Ramin, our CEO, ensured that we got the best of the very best at this particular location. All right, this is a luxury, exotic location. Okay, and you're talking about having your own butler, talking about having a personalized service, being able to get absolutely anything that you want to get, the welcome, everything was just about pampering you and taking you to actually recognize that you are really on vacation. I tell you guys, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I
Yeah.
thoroughly
And
enjoyed myself and
and
rested from this vacation, and of course
wow,
very
wow,
grateful to
wow.
the corporate team and all those who were involved with giving
Awesome.
the leadership award, which I received, and so gladly, showing right there in the picture you just displayed. And
hmm
I
And I
loved
figured,
the pirate ship experience. Look at
I know.
Kafina
I
with
was, I
that.
was, I was saying. I was just saying. Looks like Athena was trying to Looks like Athena was trying to prospect this guy,
Yeah, what did you say?
but I could her face.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Look at
I
the
said it looks
face.
like Athena was trying to prospect this guy, and his response wasn't positive. And so look at her face. And here you can see all the RAs, hanging out in Ramin's suite. And here you see the man himself, Mr. Ramin Misgarlu, the man with the heart of gold, as Joy always says. And I've had the pleasure of experiencing his heart of gold many, many times. Here you can see, Joy and Maxwell, the recruiting master. This gentleman has sponsored well over 100 BDMs in less than 2 years being in the company. This guy's been the recruiting machine. He actually has won, top recruiter awards. I think it was 2 years in a row now. And he's actually from the United States. And you see him here with his lovely, lovely bride. Again, some more photos here, I guess, on, hanging out with the pirate ship and Joy. And again, all the leadership here. You guys look like you're having an absolute blast. Is that? Did you guys have a good time, or are you guys just making this up for the camera, Abdurazak?
Hello, Brian. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Yes. Say that again.
I said, were you guys really having a good time, or are you guys just doing this just for the camera?
You can say that again, Brian. Look, it was absolutely out of this world. Every single second that I spent on that resort was just heavenly. I was reclining, here at home, earlier, and I was thinking this time, a week ago, we're on the pirate ship, just not taking into consideration the time, just thinking about the time of the day here, which would have been the time of the day in Cancun, and we're on the pirate ship and having so much fun. It was just absolutely amazing. The kind of so much to do, so much to eat, so much to see. I'm meeting different types of people from all over the world, and of course, sharing very, very, very memorable, personal time, quality time with fellow regional ambassadors, and of course, the it was the first time that we had so much extended period of personal cordial relationship with the CEO of the company, Ramin Misgalo, and of course our senior vice president. And it was just out of this world, where we put everything, all our everybody was, you just was in a relaxed mood. We could talk about just about anything. We talked more, about our personal lives. Of course, we did talk about business as well, but most importantly, we shared so many personal, interests, and that created a lot of stronger ties, stronger bonds, and we had fun every single minute. There was so much to do every single day, from the time you wake up in the morning until the time you go to bed in the evening. There was so much activity, whether it's going to the beach or going to the spa or going to eat at the restaurants. It was we went to different restaurants every single night. It was that, fun. And of course, the royal service, the private pools, the private massage, the private spas, that was just out of this world. And the exquisite, presidential suite, that was breathtaking. The view from the top, the 7th floor, that's the highest level on all of the pyramids. It was just spectacular, just breathtaking.
Yes. Wow, wow, wow. And here you can see Dr. Anthony and Joy with Ambassador Anil Ramsharadar. And this gentleman actually qualified for the trip and got to go on the trip the day of convention when the CEO was announcing it. So he had no idea that he was actually going to be on the trip. The CEO walked up on the stage and said, "We have one more qualifier, and this qualifier doesn't know that they're going on the trip. We've already bought his ticket. We've already arranged everything. And he's coming with us." When he walked up on the stage to accept and to, to be congratulated on his achievement, he was literally in tears. He was actually so surprised and so happy and so grateful. I'm hoping that Kafina Jabola can unmute herself, because I know that I've unmuted her from our side, so I'm hoping she can unmute herself from her side so she can speak, because I would really love her to be able to share with you guys as well. But here you see Kafina Jabola and Joy, hanging out in one of the pools and one of the spas, just enjoying a little bit of sunshine and a little bit of relaxation time. What was it like, Joy, spending so much? Yes.
Hi, Brian. This is Kafina. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I hear you. Finally, you're here. Oh, my
yeah,
God.
But
we've been waiting to hear from you.
Please give me 2 minutes. I will soon get into the car, and I would like to share some words, please.
Okay, great.
Because it's noisy here. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, no problem. So here you can see Kafina hanging out with Joy. And these ladies have worked very hard to obviously achieve what they've achieved. So now it's their time to be rewarded and be pampered for the work that they have put in. And their reward is definitely well deserved. I'm sure, as everyone would have deserved. And so here we see a lot of the different foods that they ate. And I'd like Dr. Anthony, in terms of the different foods and the different restaurants, and obviously being able to order whatever you want with no worry about the price. I saw a price list. I saw like a $250 hamburger, which almost made me keel over. So, Dr. Anthony, tell us a little bit about the food.
Can you hear me, Brian?
Yes, I hear you.
Absolutely. I mean, just get this picture. Now you get into the Club Melia area, and of course royal service, and get into your room, and you're welcomed with lots of chocolates and biscuits and drinks on your table. And then you open your refrigerator, and it's stocked full with all kinds of assorted drinks. And guess what? You don't have to pay a dime for any of those drinks in your refrigerator. You can actually, they all belong to you. And if you actually go through them on a daily basis, they can come in and replace those drinks at no extra charge to you whatsoever. and then you go to the different restaurants that you have, in that particular location, up to 13 or 14 different restaurants. And because we had royal service, we had access to actually go into any of these restaurants and have meals. Of course, there's some of them that you have to book ahead, so you have a table. There's basically almost no food that you're looking for that you won't find them. Every type of barbecue, all types of baked foods and bread, all types of drinks, all types of prepared rice, and all kinds of food that you can think of. Like corn, types of seafoods, dairy meals, and so on. Everything was just right in there for you to have. If you're a vegetarian, you had all sorts of stuff available for you as a vegetarian, whatever it is that you were looking for, I'm telling you. And then this particular spot right here, of course, this was one of the buffet sections, where you can pick up anything you want to eat as many times as you want. We're having that with Ed Mesa, right there, having a fun time with him, together. And then again, there's also one of the pictures you showed previously that had all those food stuff on the table, where we had the 250 something dollars hamburger. That particular section, the Lapa Lapa. Lapa Lapa is actually an exclusive section only for royal members. Okay, so we're right in there, and having that hamburger, having the steak, having the fries and everything. So all of those stuff, you sit down there, and these waiters are coming around you, falling over themselves to make you happy, to make you glad, make you comfortable. And all the time at the beach section, the beach area. Guys, this was just amazing. And you could call your butler. I mean, they could bring anything that you're looking for to wherever it is that you wanted it brought to. I mean, this is comfort at the zenith. And this is the kind of lifestyle that GWT, wants every luxury consultant to enjoy in GWT, kind of lifestyle that you can have. And, so nothing is holding you back, guys. You want to ensure that before the next trip that we are having, you are regional ambassador qualified. Go for it, guys. You can do it. You want to experience this. I'm telling you. You absolutely want to experience this if you haven't done it. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
Back to you, Brian.
So what was it like, obviously, hanging out with someone like, what was it like hanging out with someone like Ed Mercer? Someone who's been in the networking industry for probably about 40, 50 years.
Guys, what I'll tell you is this. Success is never an accident. Success is never a mystery. There's no point grudging anybody and feeling, hey, you guys are the ones there, or you guys are the ones that did that and didn't do that. Guys, people that you see up there enjoying a lot of this stuff, they actually have a mentality. They have a system that they follow, and that produces results. Like our CEO has the forensic networker training that he gives. If you follow those trainings and you put them to work, you definitely get the results that you're looking for. Ed Mesa, on a daily basis, even while he was on vacation, you will see him daily having meetings, doing tours right in there in Cancun, having business presentations, one-on-one with people. This man you're looking at, out there constantly. And then look at his wisdom. We had times, we had chats and discussions with him. Absolute wisdom all the time. Just an inspiration all the way. I'm telling you. So this is something you can do. Follow the system. Stay focused. Let's get this going, guys. I want to see loads of you at the next regional ambassador vacation. Back to you, Brian.
And this is actually one of my favorite pictures. I know Kafina is not going to be very happy about it, but I just had to show this photo because every time I see it, it makes me laugh. So I just had to include that photo because it's my favorite photo of all the photos that I actually saw. So just incredible. And again, you can hear.
Right.
Yes.
Can I say something here?
Yes.
Can you go back to that? Can you go? Yeah, right there. So I'm sure she but we actually dubbed her the queen of the buffet. Because Look, it's we're all one big family here, and because the restaurants are open to everybody, that was, especially the royal service, all of us that were there, and of course, I'm sure other people, especially those that had access to this particular buffet, you could go back anytime, and after we had very good time at different restaurants. We had the Mediterranean restaurant, we went to the Japanese restaurant, we went to all kinds of restaurants. Regional Ambassador Kafina will always declare the buffet open afterwards because she says, you know what, this is not enough. I'm going back to the buffet.
Wow, absolutely amazing. And I see we have Mayola Adienka on the call as well. So Mayola, I just unmuted you. So, when you have a moment, please unmute yourself and please feel free, to share your experience in terms of what you got being a part of this amazing.
Brian.
Yes, hi, madam. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, good.
I thought you forgot about me because you didn't welcome me when you started.
You know what? You actually used your longer name, and I didn't actually notice that it was you. So please accept my humble apology.
Oh.
But again, welcome to the call. So just share what it was like, obviously, having this experience with your amazing husband, and obviously the rest of the RAs and the rest of the leaders in the company. But what was it like for you?
Wow. That was an experience. A wonderful one for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, team. I went to Paradisus in Mexico, and all my expectation was just like every normal vacation. Let us just go as usual and come back. But to my exact amazement, it was great. I had a wonderful time that I've never had before. Like I told my colleagues when we were there that I have never gone on a vacation. The vacation we went was the first time I ever had to rest and enjoy myself, especially with my husband. No, I travel a lot, but I've never had the opportunity to really take my time to rest. But GWT made it possible. It was 7 days of exclusive enjoyment. In fact, I don't know what to say. It was just great.
Well, I'm so happy.
All around. Hello, you were saying something?
Yes. No, go ahead.
Yeah. No, we had a very great time. For the first time, I was able to get inside water, even if I was forced into it, but I really enjoyed it. I was the only person that couldn't swim when we got there because I've always been, I don't know, I've not really had that flair for water. So I always stay away. Even having a pool in my house does not even make me to step into water. But Kafina and Sanas, they encouraged me. The mamas at the pool, every one of them encouraged me to get into the water. And before you know it, I just want to be there and enjoy myself. We had a wonderful time at the spa. I had a wonderful massage for the first time. In fact, I really had a good time. I slept like a baby. Oh my God. If I never had it so good, it was really beautiful.
Well, I'm so happy that you had the chance to obviously experience it. I'm happy you had the chance to. I'm happy you had the chance to experience it because obviously I know you guys worked very, very hard to achieve what you've achieved, and now it's an opportunity for you to not only work hard, but it's time to play hard. And it looks like you guys had a lot of chances to play, which was just fantastic. Here you can see Joy with our amazing, Executive Vice President, Mr. Nasuman.
Every one of us.
Fantastic.
Had a great going. And in fact, by the time we were supposed to leave, I don't feel like leaving that place. I was just telling my husband, I said, I wish we can remain here. I still want to spend more time here because it was really great. It was beautiful. You know, when you wake up in the morning and you see the sunrise just right in your room, and throughout the night, you know, you can hear the wind blowing, you know, what they call whistle blower. Every night, you just see the sea will just, the wind will just be blowing. In fact, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It was really great. Every morning when I wake up, I feel so happy, so relaxed. I have this kind of excitement in me that I can't explain. And I tell you, that kind of lifestyle, that is what we need. Walk, 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 and there's no time for us to rest and enjoy ourselves. That is not the best way to live. We really need to create that time. And GWT has given me a step forward in that area. And I've taken it as a challenge that every year I must definitely be somewhere to enjoy myself. It's really, really good. It's really, really wonderful. In fact, I don't know what, I'm happy and excited about the whole thing.
Thanks,
Rami.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing.
Made it possible.
Thank you so much for sharing. And here you can see the OSA galas, again, promoting everywhere they go. They want to tell everyone that they get paid to wear luxury designer products. So these guys are walking billboards, not only for their brand, but for their opportunity. So I can see what it's like sort of walking through a worry and having them wearing, they get paid to wear luxury designer products. I'm sure lots of people are walking up to them saying, what does that mean on the back of your shirt? You get paid to wear. So, you know, here they are still doing what they do. I'm sure this is probably Joy. She probably is on a webinar
that's
here.
Joy. Yeah,
or
Joy.
Or back there doing some work. But I've got Kafina here, so I'm just unmuting you, Kafina. So you can unmute yourself and please share what your experience was from this amazing, monumental trip.
Hello, Brian. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Kafina. And Kafina, just so everyone knows,
Hello,
Kafina still hasn't made it home yet. She's been having so much fun. She decided to go on an extended excursion. So now she's just getting back to Lagos. So, you know, please welcome Kafina back to Nigeria finally.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Well, I'm still in the car now, just leaving the airport. And of course, as you all know, there's traffic. But hey, I'm more than excited to be on this call. I kept on trying to just log into this call because I want to share my wonderful experience about this vacation. First of all, I want to congratulate Irene, the host of the month. This is really, really super encouraging to find out that we have new rising leaders stepping up to host as ambassador of the month, which is good as host of the month. Again, thank you, Brian, for being an organizer and every other regional ambassador on the call this evening. So first of all, this vacation, I don't know how to start, but then let me say it this way. Ladies and gentlemen, this vacation, I qualified for it 2 years ago. And I waited to be on this call. On this vacation. I remember where some other people were even wondering and gossiping around, thinking we're never going to make it for this vacation. But hey, we made it. And we had a fantastic time. I particularly, if I'm allowed to use the word, I had mad fun. And again, having experienced vacations, I travel almost every year with the family. My husband sponsors this trip. This is the first time in my life that I get to go on such a vacation that was paid by someone else. My flight, my feeding, my accommodation, the buffet. Oh my God, Abdulrazak, did you guys remember to talk about the buffet? The buffet was just
we heard that you're the queen of the buffet.
24 hours buffet, it was incredible. Ramin, Sanaz, I just want to say thank you to these two people because, for me, putting us in a regular suit would have been also awesome, but having upgraded us to the royal service. Did you guys get to see the pictures, how we were being treated? We do orders, even room service, everything. Just show the band, you get the drinks non-stop, alcohol upon alcohol, juices, all kinds of things. We swim in the private pool. We use the private spa. We use the private gym, everything is royal for us. Incredible. Do you know, when I was in the aircraft flying back to Lagos this evening, I was just going through my phone and I was looking at all the pictures. I was just having a good smile and laughter of fulfillment, of satisfaction, of joy, of peace, of accomplishment, you know. Now I'm going to tell you guys, if I can achieve this, if I can go for this vacation, each one of you can do it. All you need to do is get back to work, call everyone you know, your team members, new ones, let them know it's possible. Whatever this company has promised to do, they always do, and even much more. So that's it. You know, I don't want to take too much time because, you know, I can keep talking on and on and on and on and on, Brian, but hey, ladies and gentlemen, my Nigerian GWT family, and perhaps you are a guest listening to me this evening, listen, it is possible, it is doable. You all can have a fantastic time next year. Go out there, build a billion, tell, share, let everyone know that we have a brand new company, brand new compensation plan. Good people, GWT family, we are going to hit the billion. It was an incredible time for me. I love GWT to the billion. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you very much, Kafina. Yeah, and you've heard it, ladies and gentlemen, from the queen of the buffet herself, Kafina Ajibola, the self-crowned queen of the buffet, as per and National Ambassador Abdurazak Abdulaziz. You heard it here first. Kafina Ajibola, queen of the buffet. I love that title, Kafina. And here you can see again, as I said, Joy with the amazing Sanaz Tuman and the Osa Galas, again, promoting as they go. Again, a number of the leaders, Ronan Chaforis, Anil, Ram Suredar, Maxwell. So imagine being able to hang out with these people. And this last picture, I actually want Joy to explain what she was thinking about in this photo, because a number of things are going through my mind. I don't know if she's thinking about to the billion. I don't know if she's thinking about if she sees the Star of David. I'm trying to get a sense of what's going through her mind. So I just want Joy to share what she was thinking in this photo.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Brian. This was 2 days just before we left. It was like 7:30 a.m. I woke up that morning and I was just looking around and was like, oh my God, so this is going to end very soon. Oh my God. And so I looked at my husband and I told him I need to take a stroll. I just need to walk around. And then at this point, I'm actually on a bridge, right? I was like, oh God, this life is sweet. So, all those thoughts just on my mind, like, oh my God, oh God. And at this time too, I was receiving from the spirit realms things that I was going to do when I leave this place. Like, I must make this my lifestyle. This shouldn't just be, arrowhead trip and then it's over. I need to receive the rema that will keep this coming and coming and coming. I was seeing things, really. I was seeing things. Life is just about vision. And I'm like, oh my God, that's something I love about GWT. They will expand your mindset beyond limits. What you think is not possible, what you know is possible, but you haven't imagined it, they will push you into it. For me, I've been on a private jet because of GWT. I've been on a cruise because of GWT. Imagine I let me just say, I'm sure I took a nap while we were on that, private jet. That means I've slept in the air, right? I have also slept on top of the water on the cruise, and I've slept by the water in Mexico. So, I mean, where else would somebody want to sleep, Brian? Where else would somebody want to sleep? Life is just perfect, I'm telling you. And thanks. Special thanks to our CEO, the man with a heart of gold, heart of diamond, and our senior vice president, who is a perfect organizer. I would never forget this moment. I was just thinking. I mean, everything about the Cancun tells you that life is real and that there is so much, being back here now. I just, some people are still there enjoying. Oh my God. Some people are still there enjoying. and we can make that lifestyle a part of our normal lifestyle. And with GWT, which is the vehicle that we have right now, it is possible. This does not have to be, once in a lifetime. As I was walking through that beach that early morning, 7:30 a.m., I did a live, video call on Facebook. And I told myself, I said, this will not be the last time. My family will come back here, we'll come back here with our kids. And I know it is possible. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you so much for sharing, and I guess I just want to close everything off with all of you guys just sharing a little bit, because I know that you guys have worked extremely hard to have what you've had in the business. I know you guys have sacrificed lots of sacrifices. You guys have stayed up nights for listening to webinars, being on international calls, being on the calls with Toronto, and of course so you guys have made lots of sacrifices.
Sure.
But I believe that the rewards you guys are starting to see and the rewards you guys are getting has proven that those sacrifices are worth it. So I just want you to share with everyone why it's worth it for them to make the sacrifices and why it's worth it to them to put in the time and the effort to build their business, and what the possibilities are on the other side once they've had the success that will happen once they put the time in. So I guess first of all, I'll just ask Abdurazak just to share a little bit in regards to that. After that, Dr. Anthony, then Joy, then Mayoa, and then I'll have, actually, you know what? Yeah, Dr. I guess Abdurazak, if you could just share quickly. And then we'll wrap it. Yes, please.
Hello, Brian, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Fantastic. In closing, what I'd like to say is the reality of life. And, I had the first opportunity to spend with the CEO outside, the GWT offices or business environment. That was on the Ambassador Cruise. And I remember, we met at one of the locations, and that was near. They had there were some private yachts that were on the water, and he pulled me aside and he looked at me and he told me, he said, look around. He said, this is possible for us. We could be, we can have this kind of lifestyle. And he said to me, personally said, look, Abdurazak, he said, God has given us this GWT opportunity. If we mess it up, nobody will be sorry than us. That's what he told me. That was then. And then this trip, after the Ari vacation, and I had a real special moment because he told me as we're getting off the plane, in Toronto after we had returned, that he wants me to come up the night, with him in his house. Who does that? I mean, how many CEOs in the world will invite you to their house? And I had the opportunity to spend the night in his home, and he told me that night, and he looked around. He's got a very beautiful home, and he said, look at this, and he said, and they said that network marketing does not work. So what I want to say to people on the call right now, all right, is this: GWT, network marketing works 100% or 100% of the people that give it time. All right?
So
network marketing works 100% for 100% of the people who give it time. So it's all about giving it time. It's all about doing everything that you have to do, put in the effort, and the results will show. That said, you can be on the next regional ambassador exotic vacation. You can do it. And all you have to do is put in the effort, and the result will show up. You will be at that royal service to the billion.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for those words. Dr. Anthony, what do you have to say? I mean, I know you guys have made many sacrifices as a family, both you and your lovely wife Joy, but now you are seeing some of the returns of it. And Joy spoke about the the private jet. She spoke about the cruise. She spoke about this amazing trip. What are your thoughts relative to the work you put in for what you're getting back?
Yeah. Hello, Brian.
Dr.
Can you
Anthony,
hear
are
me?
you there? Yes, I hear you.
Oh, absolutely, wonderful. As Katrina was speaking, I was just thinking, and Joy also was talking. I was just thinking and saying, I got to actually say something about the question you just asked now, so, and here you are, asking us to share in this direction as well. Now, everybody on this call and whoever it is that will listen to the recording, I'm talking to you right now. Um, there is nothing that you do in life that does not require you to focus, does not require you to remove distraction, does not require you to give yourself to it, to not just be average, but achieve the kind of success that will turn heads, right? When you went to your school, if you went to university or you became a professional in any field, you gave yourself to it until you became, good at it. That's why you were certified to actually enjoy the benefits of the qualification that you received. It's no different in network marketing, and it's no different even in GWT, right? One of the things that you just got to love about our company is this: GWT is the perfect model of what network marketing has to offer. GWT is the perfect model of what residual income means. GWT is the perfect model of what a company that is stable and able to continue moving is all about, right? Now, you actually are safe. Your efforts, everything that you are putting in place is 100% safe because you will sure get the reward. I mean, we have silenced everyone who felt, the regional ambassador vacation was not going to be a reality. Not only was it a reality, we were upgraded to the best of the best of the best of the best available. I mean, the kind of treatment that presidents and top CEOs and governors who visit that location get. That's what we were given. How cool can it be? When they were leaving from Toronto to the airport, they went in a limo, right? Now, guys, the fact of the matter is this: whatever effort that you are putting in, the result is sure to come, the benefit is sure to come, the incentive that was announced as compensation for whatever it is that you do, you are 100% sure to get it with nothing removed. If there is ever going to be a change, it will be an upgrade to a bigger and a greater one. I'm telling you. So every effort is what the result that we got. As I stayed there every day during this trip, what was just crossing my mind was this: I have not even taken action yet. You thought you saw action for me to get to become regional ambassador in this company. You have not seen anything yet. You thought you saw momentum. You thought you saw activity. You thought you saw results. Watch out for Dr. Anthony. Watch out for what's going to happen. Watch out. I made up my mind. I'm going to raise hundreds of leaders, hundreds of people who are going to accomplish and visit this location or any other location that our CEO decides that we're going to have for regional ambassador vacation, even as we go into the future in this company. People around, you've got to experience this. And we're ready to support anybody. We're ready to help anybody. We're ready to work with anybody to help each person accomplish their dreams. People, you've got to create this. And it is absolutely possible. It's in your hands. It doesn't depend on your economy in your country. It doesn't depend on whatever is happening around you. It is 100% in your very own hands. Work it and enjoy it. Learn and
Wow.
build and rise. Back to you, Brian.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. What amazing words. Amazing, amazing, amazing words, Dr. Anthony. And, I definitely appreciate everything that you've said. I don't know if Joy has anything to add before we move on to Katrina and then close out the call.
Yes, Brian. I'll be very, very brief. I just want to make it known to everyone on this call that a setback, like I always say, is a setup for a comeback. So dust your dust your mall, dust whatever it is, and come back with full force. I am available to, teach, train, move along, support anyone, anywhere they are in the world who is willing to, work the business, do the business. I'm right here to support and listen. Don't when you see people enjoying or going on vacation, it should be a motivation for you to want to do more and not a demotivation. The positive mindset will get inspired and not expired. So call on us anytime. We are right here. Let's do this together. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you very much, Joy. And last but not least, I mean, Christina Jabola, I know you've put in a lot of effort, a lot of work, stayed up many nights, late at night to, get things done, whether it's webinars, trainings, your weekly tours, and you've all done amazing things. But I mean, in light of what's coming from your efforts, what would be your closing statements to, the LCs who are there coming behind you in terms of encouragement, in terms of why it's worth it for them to put in the time and put in the effort?
Hello, Brian. Can you hear me?
Yes, Christina, I hear you.
I'm wondering, before I speak, I haven't heard Mayowa Adeyinka. Is she on the call?
She did speak already.
Yeah, she has.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Well, all right. Okay. In closing, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone on the call, maybe luxury consultants or guests, for me, I'm a positive person. I just believe in going and going and going. The challenges are there. I see them, but I confront them. I don't let them confront me. So if you are one of us, you're a consultant with Global World Trade, you want to build your business, you have to dust all those issues and complaints and all the singing and wallowing in self-pity about recession or no recession. Listen, we still have people who launch diamonds. We have people who launch gold. I have people call me day in, day out. They want to relaunch their emails. Face your fears and attack them. Get up and build your business. Remember your why. Number one, why did you first of all launch your business? Why did you first of all decided to be a business owner with Global World Trade? Number two, remember the people you brought into this company. Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. You promised them. Remember the upline pledge? You promised them. Today, you've left them. You've destroyed their dreams and hopes because they believed in you. Get back to work and go and look for all these people that you have abandoned to make sure you again. We're all here, like Dr. Anthony, Joy, Mayowa Adeyinka, and Abdulrazak said, and Brian, and of course our rising leaders, Hawa, Fari, Irene. We're all available to help and support anyone who is willing and ready to attack their fears and build this business. If you have negativity, don't come near me. I have no time for pity. My brain, my time is to work and build this business. Because, hey, before we left Cancun, Ramin had already pre-booked for next year's vacation, and I want to requalify. I want to go back to Cancun. So I only meet people who are serious. If you're serious, my phone number is everywhere. Call me. We're ready to build a business together. That's all I have to say to everyone this evening. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. Thank you to GWT. Thank you, Ramin. Thank you, Sanas. And to my fellow regional ambassadors. And of course, the ones to qualify for next year. To the billion. Good night, everyone. I'm starving.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for those amazing words. And, it's been an amazing call. It's so exciting seeing all the experience you guys have gone through. I know that, you had a tremendous time just hearing the excitement in your voice, so it's my pleasure to obviously be, the host for this call. I'm just going to quickly pass it back to Irene, just so she can close out the call. And if there are any particular announcements that we need to make for the Nigeria and international markets, Irene, if you can just make those announcements and close out the call, that'd be fantastic. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Absolutely wonderful, fantastic to learn and share all of these experiences. In short, I have soaked in Cancun, Paradisus. and I, by the grace of God, shall qualify for the trip wherever it may be next year. But in closing, I'd like to say thank you to all the regional ambassadors who attended this trip and came back with such inspiration for us all. Thank you. Thank you, Brian, for being a wonderful host. For Abuja, Nigeria, we continue to hold our tours on Saturday, 12 noon to 1 p.m. at the Vention Mall, Adetokunbo Ademola. And please pack in as many prospects as we can because we want to build to the billion. So with this, I say thank you again for everybody, and I hope we had an absolute fantastic time. Good night and God bless.